So fighting this weekend is Tim Means. And then after this, we'll have to showcase Matt Brown. We're going to have time to go and rank championships and use this dude. I believe he's a 3.5-star fighter, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see. There he is. Yeah, 3.5-star fighter. Razor wire, which affects the elbows, knees, and elbows. Okay, cool. Force of nature. And workhorse affects stamina on the ground. Cool, got it. The 4-star with the stand-up. Well, this is all around pretty decent. I'm pretty sure there's an issue with Tim Means' model. It's a little bit too thick. Should be a lot skinnier. I was just watching a couple of his fights, and if I recall correctly, like his character model does not match him at all. Like, he looks jacked as hell. But okay, I have a level 4 cross, good clinch elbow, so we're definitely gonna be looking to use the clinch with him. For it's always harder with the 3.5-star fighters for obvious reasons. Yeah, what the fuck? Yo, this don't look like him at all. Not one bit. Oh, cool. So level 3 jab, level 4 cross, level 3. Dude, this is actually a very solid move set. For the 3.5-star fighter, having a lot of things, especially in the punching department, to be 3-star allows you to be pretty well rounded. And a lot of his fights, I did notice that he has a stocking slap too. The fuck. He has a big focus on lead leg kicks. He likes to use the body front kicks, side kicks. He's throwing some lead body side kicks. I didn't see the fight where he threw a fucking tornado kick, but you know it's there, so we're gonna try to use it. And he has a lead spinning heel kick and a body spinning side kick, so that's gonna be definitely cool to use. The clinch is going to be your best friend with him, although be aware, because his head off is low, you want to make sure that if you are initiating clinch exchanges, that you're winning the head off battle in the first place. Otherwise, you run the risk of getting yourself yeeted and deleted. So yeah, not too crazy in the grappling department. Decent ground and pound. Yeah. This is what the most you can kind of get out of a 3.5-star fighter. But honestly, not too bad. A lot better than I expected. Oh yeah, and he has access to the bulldog reversal. That's L2, R2, and L1. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's pretty much it. We're gonna head over to ranked championships and hopefully get some good fights in. I'll be right back with y'all. This took way longer than I would have liked. We finally got a welterweight fight. I got some stuff with Robbie Lawler in middleweight though, but he's not fighting for a while, so we're gonna have to keep one of those fights in the back pocket. All right, touch him up. Gilbert Guillermo Burns, or Guillermo, some of y'all were saying. Now he was a beneficiary of a buff that went to his lightweight counterpart, so that edition of Gilbert Burns is buffed accidentally. So yeah, so the welterweight one is not fully benefiting from all those buffs, but it would be crazy if they're like, all right, let's fix that. They buff welterweight Gilbert Burns and they leave it alone for the lightweight version.
Mixed it up beautifully, I think.
I can't believe I landed that. Yeah, I noticed that Tim Means does have a hard time defending takedowns, which is, he's a lankier dude, but he doesn't really attack frames a lot. He does know how to use his reach pretty well against the right opponent. His fight against Kevin Holland was looking pretty solid himself. I ain't gonna hold you. But he does have a tendency when he's overcommitting to his left hand that he kind of keeps his head on the same center line for a little bit too long. Sometimes he pulls effectively, and other times he just does not go his way. His fight against Max Griffin is a good one. It's a good one to watch. He lost that one by split decision. That was the most recent one I was watching. But I think he's been fighting since definitely the early 2000s. I remember he's been fighting for a good amount of time. So maybe like 2005, 2004. Always been around. I guess he puts on a couple of barn burners and fights because that'd be the only reason that he's still in the UFC. And yeah, I do recall like he lost that fight to Holland. So we watched the Max Griffin and Tim Means one. He used an oblique kick. So we'll see. Cheeky Burns. This Burns does not want to grapple. I played this guy before. He is what I call a persistent sidestepper. Right, you see that? It's very subtle. But I don't know how he's doing it this way, but he's sidestepping ever so... I don't know if maybe it's a Gilbert Burns thing, that it doesn't really... Whoa! But it doesn't really show it as much, but he's doing it... Yeah, he's doing the fucking sidesteps ever so slightly. And when I noticed it... we're going to take that off that one. When I noticed it the first time, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was noticing some of my shots were missing. I'm like, he's motherfucking sidestepping. So, perfect we chose Tim Means. We're going to go for his guillotine.
Now looks as though he's got the neck.
It's a pretty solid guillotine. Stranded it plenty of times when guys have shined on his leg. Mr. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're not going to get this guillotine, but this guillotine is going to allow us to get top mount. Yes, we do. We do get top mount. But I think he's like plus. He's had more than like 50 fights in the UFC. He has. Pretty sure he's like definitely north of over like 10 fights 10 W's by knockout. I know he has a couple of submissions on his record. Don't recall. I know he's had like, I think. Was it against Thiago Alves? I know I might have seen that one. It was we just showcased Overeem. I said Overeem. We just showcased Rosenstrike the other day. So, and I remember on that fight card, I think it was Thiago Alves. I think he submitted Thiago Alves with a guillotine. I could be wrong. I'd have to double check after this. But he has that. I know he has an arm triangle that he's used. That he submitted like that one. I think was the Machida and Rockwood card. I think that was that card. He submitted some dude. Nobody that was like super relevant, but you know. We'll get that. That's a good animation. Now, what I'm liking with Tim so far, we've been able to sneak in these lead leg kicks, and the calf kick is it's a good addition. I don't like that the blended animation kind of screws a lot of things up feinting wise, but overall it's a very sneaky thing. Good fucking me, although I know you meant for that to be something else. But we're definitely able to kind of chip away at the power of Gilbert Burns. With these leg kicks. Catch that. Right hand punch from the clinch. The kick animation. He does have decent kicks. He doesn't have bad kicks. I don't know why he has that doo-doo animation, but he shouldn't have the doo-doo animation. He should have the cleaner, you know, Mr. Clorox clean animation, at least with the rear body kick. You know, touch him up there. Hunting this guy. Yeah, he's walking right into the knees. Trying to time them accordingly. Keep him away, And when I catch my opponent sidestepping, got a nice hit son. Ooh. When I catch my opponent sidestepping, that's when I try to time them mid sidestep. To try to, if you land like a body kick or something with somebody sidestepping, you do a lot more extra damage because it does cost a little bit of short-term stamina to sidestep. And it will hopefully discourage them from continuing to sidestep. But as I said, with this dude right here, he will keep sidestepping until he gets what he wants, which is first down to get there. Walk to the cage. No, avoids that. That's cool. Ah, shit. Okay, he's kicking back. Okay, right back. Oh. Aye. Good fight so far. See that? Yeah, he's still gonna side. He's still gonna sidestep. I've thrown so many rear body kicks, rear body hooks, and he's still gonna fucking do it. The switch kick. Ooh. Gotta be careful going forward too much. Perfect. Such an understanding guillotine there. Ah, shit. That was a good kick. That was a decent kick, but for those of you who don't know, if you get kicked on that standing leg, and while you're throwing like a rear body kick, it does a lot. It does way more like damage. And I'm looking at the character model. Cheeky. It's looking bruised. It's looking bruised, which is not a good sign. When the leg starts to look bruised, you're probably approaching around halfway leg health. And how I know that, I've played enough. You know, I played enough no HUD fights where I picked up on the cues, like just what you see visually. Like usually, if you see the guy like their body's getting pretty bruised up, important that you see the bruise, not like the bleeding. But if it's getting too bruised up, it kind of tells you, all right, their body health is at least at a halfway point, or getting close to that, and getting close to like the flashing point, which is when health in general starts flashing, it likens the probability of you getting flash KO'd if you get hit when your supposed health is flashing. So push back. See that? We're just kind of working that body cross. Now against Kevin Holland, Tim Means did implement a little bit of more grapple heavy game plan. Mainly against the clinch, didn't really keep Kevin down, but gave him something to think about. But he fought well. He got caught a lot by 3-punch combinations by Kevin Holland when he would sit. He would actually give Tim Means the outside foot position, right? Give him something that you think that the southpaw would want. Speaking of stuff that we want, we got that leg off. That leg off event. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, yes. Chop, cutie legs. Oh, yes, and we got a knockdown. Feeling ourselves. But I was saying, like, you know, the 3-punch combinations that Kevin was throwing after Means would overcommit. He would definitely time these counters. He would give this inside foot position. Like, he'd give the outside foot position, to Kevin Holland. I mean, to Tim Means. Damn, bro. I'm trying to focus and talk. And Means would kind of bite on it, and then Kevin Holland would use the fact that he's moving to the outside of his lead leg and start with the combination with like a lead hook and then follow up with the cross down the middle. So a lot of times, you know, what you're taught can be used against you. Now, for his next opponent, who Tim Means is fighting next, he's fighting Alex Morano. And this is probably a very winnable fight for him. I'm going to stay off of that. Probably a very winnable fight for him. I know that, I think Alex Morano, he was on a pretty solid win streak. He had lost to, lost to Anthony Pettis. Then he TKO'd Don Cerrone. Beat one dude, I remember the name. Remember he beat Mickey Gall. Look at this clinch elbow. He beat, I forgot his name. What's his name? Matthew, I think it was Semmelsberger. That's the guy he beat. And he was beating Santiago Ponzinibbio, having a performance of his life. I remember this because I was playing Call of Duty with Roman, and motherfucker, he got like knocked out. It was a catchweight bout. We just touched toes. I'm sorry. we just tried to double oblique each other, and we just touched toes in the middle of the octagon. Oh yeah, that cracks me up. Little stuff like that cracks me up about the game. Alright, no oblique for oblique. This is the game we have to play. Oh fuck! Oh wow, I didn't know he did that much damage to my leg. Damn, he must have checked a couple. I made a mistake. Shit. That's bad. So, checking, there's a lot of ways where you can get the leg off of it early. If you check kicks back to back very quickly, or if you chop at your opponent's leg, you get him to a point that by the time you check them again, it'll do a lot more damage. And I guess, yeah, this is bad because now he's actively aware that Gilbert has an oblique kick too, and that's going to make things problematic. You gotta press him. I don't want him to feel too comfortable. Gotta press him. Come on, Dirty Bird. Gotta press him. There we go.
The last time I saw a combination this good, it was
yeah. Press him forward. See, and now, I don't know if I want to... There is a back lunge counter that we can try and go for, where you can go left stick, back, and flick back with the right stick. And in our case, we don't have a question. What are we doing? Not the question mark kick I like. But we could go front kick as a counter. But I'm also terrified. Nice combo. I'm terrified of him throwing like a round kick. And if we back lunge and we don't get out of the way, he lands that fucking round kick to the legs. He might get knocked down, but whatever. The double uppers is coming in clutch for us. There we go. Sneaking the elbow. He's starting back, dude. This playing the copycat game. It's good. Keep the action.
quick leg kick.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those.
Oh, nice job to land the knee there by the taller fighter.
Force of nature is the only thing that's kind of keeping us alive right now. Because force of nature is, for some people, for some fighters, it just works a lot better. Like somebody like Jan, it works perfect for him, especially because of the way his character model is. In this case, it's helping us kind of fuck. He sidestepped that. Helping us survive a little bit, because if we have an advantage in a specific area, it gives us +3 to our health. Now, for somebody like Jan, who already has high health stats, that's already a monstrous issue to deal with. But against Gilbert, his health stats aren't too crazy. So I'm pretty sure, if anything, we're just matching it because we're having an advantage in certain areas. Just trying to sidestep that. He sidestepped that. Yeah, he's going to keep sidestepping. He doesn't care. He's going to keep sidestepping. He's going to follow up the body hooks. There we go. Let's go. See? Oh, come on. You know, you couldn't have just died for me there. You couldn't have just... Of course he gets that. Oh, yeah. Good job. Good job. All right. This, I'll be honest with y'all. This fight is going way longer than I expected. All right, championship round. The final one. Should probably change our stance. We should probably change our stance. We should probably change our fucking stance. Alright. Okay. That's what I was waiting for. I didn't want him to throw the kick in the middle of us changing stance. We're sending a brawl over here. As long as I stay close. Good. Good. There we go. There we go. Get your ass down. Oh my lord. Alright, let's get him gone. Come on. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? I pre-denied to the right because I thought he was gonna use the cage to hit a reversal. Shame on me for thinking he was gonna do something real good. Okay, we'll chill here. We'll chill here. We got 3 minutes left.
Working off of his back here, looks like he may try
for the arm triangle, because why not? See, against Alex Morano, I'm gonna have to watch a little bit more of Alex Morano's fights, because I remember the guys that he beat. I remember the way that he fights, and he fights really well. And I don't know who's the favorite between them two. Excuse me. I think if Morano's the favorite. Yeah, there's probably a good reason for that. Oh shit. Okay. If he's the favorite, it's definitely a good reason for that. But if he's not the favorite, oh, we'll see. We'll see. Don't deny that. Oh, looks like we're gonna coach this one out. The ground and pound. I want y'all to. I want to ask y'all something. Do you guys want me to do a video on the time in different positions? Should I do that? I wonder if I should at this point. I mean, I could do it for the members first. If I add a little bit of something extra to it. Or we'll see. I don't know. Let me know in the comments which y'all want me to do, because we definitely got this fight won. We 100% got this fight won. So I'm already kind of on cruise control here, because this guy's not really making an effort to get up. Okay. You know what? Bro. You know what? There's 45 seconds left. This is good. Come on. I'm giving you a chance. I am giving you a chance. Ay. Get up. Give it up. Whoa. No. We're going to be swinging till the end. Come on. Otra vez. This has got to be a 10-8. Nope. Oh, come on. How do you block that? Good fight. Well, that's a sweep. That is definitely a sweep. I just want to know. Yeah, look at that guillotine. That was real close. Yeah, damn right. Yeah, damn right, DC. You better recognize. You better recognize that. You recognize the worth the champ did. Why his arms have to go like the inflatable tube man? Here's a knockdown. Yeah, this is... I'll be... Do we get two... Can we get two 10-8s? Did we do enough to get two 10-8s? I mean, round 5 is definitely a 10-8 round. Let's hear the scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-44.
50-44 with Tim Means. All right. Solid 3.5-star fighter. Good luck to him this weekend. Romero 17. Hopefully you guys appreciate the showcase. I'm out of here.